There will come a day when your emotions feel too big to hold, when it feels like anger is in the driver's seat or fear is shouting so loud you can't hear anything else. On that day, I want you to remember this. You are not your emotions. You are the one experiencing them. You are the one who gets to decide what happens next. Emotions can feel powerful, so powerful that they convince you they are who you are. But you are not just the wave. You are the ocean beneath it. You are the stillness underneath the storm. This letter is here to remind you that emotional strength isn't about pushing feelings down or pretending to be fine. It's about learning how to feel deeply without being carried away. And here's the part I want all of you, my children, to hear. You are stronger together. Each of you will experience emotions differently, some louder, some more quietly. But when one of you is struggling, you don't need to fix them. You just need to be a place where they can land safely. A team is not strong because no one falls. It is strong because someone is always ready to help the others stand. I remember a time when I was your age, roughly around primary school. Something happened at school. I don't remember the exact moment, but I remember the feeling. It was like lava building in my chest. Someone embarrassed me in front of others. I felt small, powerless, humiliated. But I didn't say that. I didn't know how to say that. Instead, I snapped at a friend, at someone at home, at my brother. The anger came out sideways, and the people I loved paid the price. That's the thing about emotion. When we don't understand it, we leak it, we weaponize it, and often the people who catch the shrapnel are the ones we care about the most. If I had known what I know now, I would have said something like this. I'm overwhelmed. I feel like no one sees me, and I need a minute. But I didn't. I held that feeling in and did not let anybody know. I let that emotion become me, and I want something different for you. I want you to know how to name your feelings. I want you to know how to offer each other space, patience, and care. Because one of the most powerful things a sibling can say is, you don't have to go through this alone. Here's the core truth. You are not your emotions. You are the one observing them. This is more than philosophy. It's freedom. Let's break it down. Your emotions are real. They are valid, but they are not permanent. You can feel anger without being an angry person. You can feel sadness without being a broken person. You can feel jealousy without being a bad person. The Stoics taught that between what happens and how you respond, there is a space, and in that space lives your power. Buddhists speak of emotions as clouds drifting through the sky. They are part of the experience, but they never hold the truth. Even in families, emotions get complicated. You might feel envy when your siblings get attention. You might feel hurt but not know how to ask for connection. That's okay. What matters is what you do with that emotion and how you show up for each other after. Here's a phrase I want you to remember. We name it, we feel it, we don't become it. And when one of you is struggling, remember, it's not about fixing, it's about being safe to feel near each other. That's the difference between a house full of people and a family. So what do we do to support each other through it? We need to name the emotion out loud. Words are powerful. They create space between you and the feeling. Try saying, I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. I am not mad at you. I'm just feeling tight inside. I don't know what this feeling is yet. I just need some space. Siblings can help by respecting that feeling, not shaming it. If someone says they're sad, don't say you shouldn't be. Say, I hear you. I felt that too. Want to talk? Or want some space? That is emotional leadership. Next, breathe together when things get heated. You can rest your nervous system in 30 seconds. Do this with each other, especially when arguments start. Here's a tool. The 4-7-8 breath. Inhale for 4, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly for 8. Make a game of it if you need to. Say, pause. Let's breathe together before we say something we'll regret. You'll be amazed at what that space can save. I challenge you to ask each other deeper questions. When someone's emotions does not make sense on the surface, go deeper, gently. Try this. What's really going on? Is this about something else? Did something happen earlier that made this worse? We usually fight about surface issues. Who touched whose stuff? Who went first? But underneath, we're usually asking, do I matter? Do you care? Am I seen? Ask deeper and love deeper. Move your energy together. Sometimes the best way to deal with a tough feeling isn't to talk about it. It's to move, stretch, go for a walk, shoot some hoops, play sports, dance it out, build something, even chop vegetables, clean your room. Just do it together. Motion moves emotion, and shared motion creates shared regulation. You don't always need words. Sometimes presence is enough. Each of you will face emotional waves in your life. The question is, will you drown in them or learn to surf? You will hurt each other sometimes. That's part of being close. But you can also heal each other by being kind, by being present, by being honest. You are not just siblings. You are each other's mirrors, each other's anchors, each other's sanctuary, as long as you choose to be. This emotional skill is not just for you. It's a gift you'll give your future partners, your children, and your teams. But it begins now with each other. Start here, start small, start at home. The next time you feel overwhelmed, pause. Name that feeling, breathe, then ask, what would love do right now? You are not your anger. You are not your sadness. You are not your fear. You are the steady center beneath it all. Be kind to your inner world. Be kind to each other. That's how we stay strong. Let this letter stay with you, not just in your mind, but in your actions. With all my love, always, Dad.